Hello everyone, welcome back for some more thrift store finds. Was out at the bargain bins today and I found so much stuff that I'm actually going to break up the morning into categories. Make it a little more manageable. I know not everyone's interested in every single category, so we're going to start with the VHS Mountain. If you're looking for a VHS, as always, make sure you check out our eBay store. I'll put a link in the description for this video because we always have tons of great VHS, and today I'm adding I didn't even count how many, but many piles, so we're going to go through that. First off, one big stack, a couple of different collection releases of Rocky and Bullwinkle. So a whole huge stack. And as always, the great thing about this location is they just give away media. They're more focused on clothes. So like every single VHS tape that I found here today, I spent about $15 on all of it. Craziness. So we have all of that. A couple of volumes of the Slayers. It's a good classic anime series. Volumes 6 and 8, originally I think from a box set. There's none else there, was nothing else there, that was about it. Hangman. Predator 2. A few clamshell releases from one of my favorite lines of VHS to look out for, the Columbia House. A bunch of classic TV shows. I have a whole bunch of those. We have a couple volumes of volumes 2, 6, and 10 of the Flintstones. The Columbia House VHS. I always love these great quality releases, fun to collect, so these will definitely be good ones to find. I was hoping to find an actual one of the Sky Dancers, but instead I found a VHS tape at least. That's really cool. Anything Sky Dancers is worth picking up, doesn't matter what it is. The Filmation Pinocchio movie. Candyman. A couple of Elvis tapes. We have Paradise Hawaiian Style, GI Blues, Blue Hawaii, then Girl Happy, and probably the one that I hear talk about the most, it's in my opinion the most famous Elvis movie, Viva Las Vegas. Maybe it's just the Anne Margaret connection, I don't know, but this is the one that I always hear people talk about as far as Elvis movies. Never been a big Elvis person, but so I'm going to go ahead and look those up. They're probably going to be a collection on the store, just sell them all at once. Individually, probably not worth that much. Turtles tape, we have Case of the Killer Pizzas. I've run into this one a lot for some reason. Someday I'll run into it on Betamax, right? Now, I found it on VHS numerous times. Maybe they made more of that one than the others, I don't know. Yu-Gi-Oh! Volume 11. Original Yu-Gi-Oh! Series. Remember my younger sibling watching that. Good Burger. And Ren and Stimpy, Have Yourself a Stinky Little Christmas. Anything that is classic Nick in those orange VHS tapes, doesn't matter what it is, I will pick it up. So, in great shape. This will definitely be a good one for the store right now. Christmas coming up. We have The Doors, Dance on Fire, classic performances and greatest hits. Bear in the Big Blue House, always another good grab as well. Short Circuit. A couple of these Hot Wheels animated shows, these weird CG shows. We have Hot Wheels, Robo Wheels, and World Race. Blazing Saddles, Demolition Man, Alien 3, The Forsaken. I'm going to have to watch this one because I know this cover, I know this name, but reading and looking at the back, I don't recognize it at all, so there's no way I've seen it. But maybe I saw it in the rental store as a kid or something, I don't know, but Deep Star 6. I'm going to actually put this in my watch pile to check out because as soon as I saw that, I'm like, I know that name and I know that cover, but I've definitely never seen this movie, so it had to have been something that I just saw in the thrift stores. So just out of curiosity, I'm going to add that to the watch pile. Rambo 3, a ton of action movies coming up next here. Getting Even, Van Damme, Kickboxer, Rutger Hauer, Wanted Dead or Alive, it's a pretty good one. Stone Cold. I'm pretty sure this one was on Red Letter Media at one point, Stone Cold. Then we have Snake Eater 3, His Law with Lorenzo Lamas. How are there three of these? A lot of these B action movies, a whole bunch of those. We have The Perfect Weapon, Brandon Lee, Rapid Fire, Shoot to Kill, Blood Fist, starring Billy Blanks, the Tybo guy, The Black Cobra, another Van Damme, Death Warrant, Under Fire, Van Damme in Hard Target, and Kickboxer 3. Mickey's Christmas Carol, Ferngully 2, The Magical Rescue, Frankenstein from the Universal Classic Collection, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, a classic Olsen thing, definitely one that my sister watched all the time. We have To Grandmother's House We Go, the Olsen twins VHS tapes that were insane in the 90s. This is cool, this Toon Train Express, All Aboard, a collection of fun-filled cartoons. Is a 3-tape collection of vintage cartoons. Extreme Prejudice, Die Hard, Black Rain, one of the releases of Beauty and the Beast, the fantastic Ron Perlman 80s melodrama. Great show, I love this one. It has the premiere episode, Once Upon a Time in New York City, and has A Happy Life. This is really good. I have this particular volume in my collection. Great way to start watching that show and getting into it. Love it. This is an interesting one. I'm going to have to, again, this isn't one of those, I always like test a VHS, but not necessarily sit and watch them. But this is one I'm going to watch just out of curiosity. Is it fall 1986 promotional cassette for tapes that would be coming out to buy or to rental stores, and includes Clue, Gung Ho, Young Sherlock Holmes, Lady Jane, Pretty in Pink, April Fool's Day, Nomads, The Cage, the lost episode that never aired from Star Trek. So a bunch of Star Trek. So we have one of the advertising the release finally to home video, CED, and VHS and beta of The Cage and Laserdisc, and then Star Trek television episodes Group 5. So the next group of VHS releases for Star Trek. So we'll have to see. This is not worth very much. This might end up in the Star Trek collection for me. But it has Wolf in the Fold, Trouble with Tribbles, Gamesters of Triskelion, Piece of the Action, Immunity Syndrome, Private Little War, Return to Tomorrow, Patterns of Force, and By Any Other Name. So look at those, and then Tanaka World and Rainbow Goblin's Story. Never heard of that one. But yeah, so a look at releases coming in fall 1986. That's going to be one to at least check out and see. Terminator 2, and a Terminator Collection, 1 and 2. Stallone Lockup. This is a pretty underrated movie, I think. I have this on Laserdisc. It's nothing incredible, but as far as one of those prison drama movies, this is actually pretty enjoyable. I like seeing Stallone in that. We have It's a Wonderful Life, the colorized version. A couple of kids ones that I wasn't sure. You never know with these. Sometimes they're completely worthless. I'm like, I'm going to grab them on a whim and check them out. I'm like, yeah, they're worth grabbing for the pennies I paid for them. We have Telling Time, the Watch and Learn series, and we have from Play Songs, 5 Little Ladybugs. Sometimes with these old kid stuff, you never know, so I was going to check those out. So that is the VHS Mountain, and then we're going to move into all the DVDs and Blu-rays. Just a couple of Blu-rays, not a whole lot. We have It's Complicated, Secret in Their Eyes, Brotherhood, Are You In or Out? Never heard of this one. I have no idea what that is, but grab that. American Hustle and Let's Be Cops. So just a little bit of blue, but can't beat the price for those. We have a few TV releases and then a bunch of movies. Starting with The Jeffersons, the complete 6th season. The Simple Life Goes to Camp. The Dead Zone Season 2, MASH Season 7, and I'm going to have to look this one up because one disc is a little scratched up. I'm going to clean it up, but I'm pretty sure this one is in German, which means this is for me. There was actually a bunch of learn to read German books there too, but they were all kind of beat up looking at that kind of stuff, so I'm going to have to check this one out. This is definitely for the watch watch pile for me. Fiddler on the Roof, 2-disc edition. Rookie of the Year, Dolphin Tale, An Affair to Remember, great classic movie. A couple of more like biblical related stuff. Killing Jesus, never heard of that one. And The King of Kings, and The Agony and the Ecstasy. Gran Torino. Dirty Pretty Things. We have the Jeff Foxworthy Show, the complete second season. I never even knew he had a show. No, it was a redneck humor. It's never really my bag, so I never knew he had a show. Christmas Shoes. I've run into this one a bunch of times. It always sells, though, around this time of year. Red, White, and Blue, American Spirit. Clint Eastwood in Heartbreak Ridge. There was a lot of burned on DVD bootleg Bollywood stuff there, a whole bunch. Not really, you have to test them out. They're all, who knows when they were made and the quality. I wasn't really going to get into that, but there was one pressed release that I found from Euros International. No idea what this movie is, but it's a special edition, like 2-disc collection, and it's the only one there that was an official release, not someone's bootleg. So I was like, alright, I'll check that out. And The Great Rupert, Risen, and The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, a kind of collector's box set of the, I guess it's the remake movie. This is definitely not the original. Never saw any of those. So that is it for DVD. A ton of stuff, and then a lot more to come.